Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark and today I take a look at the deluxe edition re-release of Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin from Idiot Films. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, like the video and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. So before we start, I just want to say a huge thank you to all my followers and supporters for getting me to the 1,000 subscribers mark. That was a great start to the new year. I wasn't expecting it at all. So thank you very much. Long may it continue. Please tell your friends and family, tell your granny, just get everyone on there please, just for fun and the crack of it. But it would be lovely to see those numbers rise. And again, I do appreciate it wholeheartedly. Now, I know a lot of you have had this release for some time already. Of course, we know there was a lot of postal strikes around Christmas. Thank you again very much, Royal Mail, for delaying many Christmas presents and many long-awaited Blu-ray releases. One of which is this stunningly done artwork with Kung Fu Bob, of Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin, which never arrived at my door for a long time. And then one day I decided I'm going to check the gas box. Just, you know, we're sometimes where the postman hides something, but he'll often, if he can't fit it through the letterbox, he'll hide it in there and pop a note through the door. But there was never any note through the door to say that he had hidden something there. So I just took it one night. I just thought I'm going to take a wee note in there. We look and just see if by any chance there's a parcel. Of course, this was in there. Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin from Idiot Films, and its packaging hidden in my gas box. No note to say it's there. God knows how long it's been there, and I am waiting and waiting very patiently for this to come through my door. Royal Mail, I have to say, we're not friends anymore, okay? We're not friends. You should just buck up your ideas, deliver stuff when they're supposed to be delivered, stop scrounging and striking, and just fucking put the parcels through the door, please. Thank you very much. Anyway, finally got it. Super excited, as I say. A vast improvement from the original release from Idiot Films. Now, that said, let me jump to that quickly. This was the original release, if you haven't already seen it, with artwork from the Dude Designs. Now this was one of a few. There we have Battle Creek Brawl and Dragon Fist came out, To Kill with Intrigue. And these were some of the first titles that I had ever picked up from Idiot Films. And of course, because they were Jackie Chan films, I had to get them. I quite enjoyed this look to them. It was something I hadn't seen before, so I really wanted to grab these. But at the same time, the quality of what was on there really blew me away. And this is really what turned my attention to Blu-ray and restoration, if I'm to be honest. The likes of this, To Kill with Intrigue especially, it was incredible. Dragon Fist was immaculate. They just blew my mind with how a movie could be restored. I really wasn't into Blu-rays by this point, or couldn't fathom paying that much extra, because I just didn't think there was much of a difference. But that said, these started my Blu-ray collection, so I have to give them some credit for that. And then of course that's exploded. And more so from the likes of Idiot and Eureka. Of course, they're restoring a lot and releasing a lot there. But Nova Media also getting some of their titles, putting them up against the old Hong Kong DVDs that I've got, and then others. I've seen the light, let's say. It took me some time. But the original releases there with the Dude Designs on their covers were what grabbed my attention, were what first got me collecting the Blu-rays. So then Kung Fu Bob, of course, took over with loads of stuff there. Half a Loaf and Killer Meteors and Fearless Hyena, and a lot of the other low-way classics became Kung Fu Bob's canvases, let's say. And a lot of us fans, including myself, said it would be great if Kung Fu Bob could go back and design the covers of their first lot of releases of the low-way classics. And thankfully, and maybe, this is the start of it with this gorgeous deluxe edition release of Snake and Crane Arts. Absolutely miles ahead. I have to say, as much as I did like this, this is just amazing. This is just fucking gorgeous, Bob. Love it. Absolutely love it. And to see this movie released in a deluxe edition, and Ebola Syndrome wasn't, is a bit weird, but also it's just fantastic, because inside here I can see that there is a book, that there is a poster, and I am super excited to get stuck into it. Now, I'm guessing that a lot of what's on here is what's on there, but let's jump back to the start, and let me show you my first foray into Snake and Crane, Arts of Shaolin, which was via video from Trans Global Pictures, and this kind of this was the UK video release. This would have been the first, I think, of the video releases, and then it went through a few different editions. This would be more the rental copy with this fan-friggin-tastic artwork, which I just adored. And this was coming in at 98 minutes, but I always loved it. I always thought, and regardless if it was cropped in 4:3, it was terrible quality, but I always felt that this was an absolutely underrated classic from Jackie Chan. There's a lot of Jackie Chan comedy coming through in it. Not a vast amount, but there's enough there with looks on his face and certain moves and actions that he does. The choreography is fantastic. I mean, that opening sequence of him in the Red Room to that closing end battle, it's just friggin' amazing, and absolutely challenges the likes of Snake and the Eagle's Shadow, is almost, if not equal, to that in Yuen Woo-ping's films later on. Of course, later on in years, when the DVD market hit, Eastern Heroes released it with a somewhat of a digital enhancement. So the color enhanced, digitally remastered, and 16:9, but it was only in its English dub language, which was fine. Again, it just added to that a wee bit more, and it was nice to see. Running time here, 90 minutes. So we've went from the video at 98 minutes to the DVD that was enhanced by Eastern Heroes to 90 minutes. And then, of course, whenever Idiot Films released it, then it was 101 minutes. 101 minutes on this new release. So I'm guessing that a lot of this has been transferred to this, but there's got to be something new, because then it wouldn't be worth the pennies. Of course it wouldn't. So what have we got on here? We have got, on the new release here, a rigid slipcase with new artwork from Kung Fu Bob O'Brien, which I just adore. I really do hope he goes down the lines of redoing To Kill with Intrigue, which I love that movie. Dragon Fist, which is amazing. And even Battle Creek Brawl, which isn't a favourite of mine, but it's fun. Okay, so double-sided fold-out poster featuring new artwork and original Hong Kong poster. Wonderful. 6 replica Hong Kong lobby cards. I know there was 6 Hong Kong lobby cards in the original, so it's going to be good to match them up, see if they are the same ones. I hope not. An 80-page perfect bound book with new writings by Matthew Edwards and Andrew Heskins, plus rare archive stills and posters, which is fabulous, because this is a movie that is totally worth having that attention. I mean, to be honest, when you look back at these Lo-Wei movies, and actually, bear with me. We got Jackie Chan looking again at the Lo-Wei era with filmmaker Steve Lawson, which comes from the original Blu-ray release. This is practically Steve Lawson's love letter to Lo-Wei. And to some degree, I agree with him. He was a fine director. There's a lot of story surrounding his relationship with Jackie and what he was trying to make of Jackie, and understandably so. Definitely check out that. It is worth listening to Steve's views on that. But I do myself think that these Lo-Wei classics were totally misunderstood and just seen as another throwaway kung fu movie. Now, for what 88 have been doing with them and cleaning them up and restoring them and releasing them in their original language, uncut with subtitles, is fabulous, because you can look back at these and actually realize that they genuinely are kung fu classics. They're fucking fantastic. Okay, sorry, getting carried away here. Okay, we have got high definition 1080p Blu-ray with a new 2K transfer, of course, from the original film negative, which again is brought over from this original Blu-ray release. We have Mandarin Mono Hong Kong version, Mandarin Mono Japanese version, a classic English dub, newly remastered English subtitles, audio commentary with action experts Mike Leader and Arna Venema, which of course isn't on the original. There was no audio commentary on here, I'm nearly sure. Yep. This original release is lacking the audio commentary. New audio commentary from Mike and Arna. Then we have got Pick Your Poison. Rick Baker remembers Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin, carried over from this original release. The Steve Lawson featurette, looking at the Lo-Wei era, again carried over. Stills Gallery, which carries over. Japanese trailer, yes, carries over. Japanese TV spot, obviously this was a big hit in Japan. And reversible art featuring original Hong Kong poster. Okay, bear with me please. Optional mono cancel. So it looks like maybe the Japanese version is new. The Mandarin mono Japanese version is new, possibly. The audio commentary, of course, and then what it is packed in there with the 80-page booklet with the poster is just fantastic. I mean, for me, absolutely, as I like to say, Jackie Chan's biggest fan, it is totally worth the pennies. I cannot wait to get stuck into this. Okay, so let's see. Because it'd be good to do a comparison with 88. I always complain about 88 and others re-releasing the same title over and over again, like they're 3 releases of Dragons Forever. But this, I think, as a collector, is worth doing. It needs to be done because of Kung Fu Bob's, you know, what he's done with all those other Lo-Wei releases. It needs to be part of that collection. It has to be part of that collection. Whereas the Dude designs kind of look out of place when they're slotted in there beside Kung Fu Bob's stuff. But anyway, here we go. Look at this without the plastic. It is just absolutely beautiful. Along with this gorgeous side spine and this, and then the back. Just feckin' pretty. Woo. Oh my goodness, so excited. Okay, so let's get this one out here. So obviously I have already reversed the cover on the Dude design one, and inside the new deluxe edition pops out the Kung Fu Bob art, which I'm guessing the reversible cover is going to be what's reversed here, because on the other side of this is the Dude designs in there, so you can see quickly. The disc, of course, in there has its own unique, oh, happy days. So we've got the old release here with a bit of a pretty blank disc, almost the same one, pretty much remastered here with Kung Fu Bob's art on there, and it looks incredible. This is, oh my god, this is a much tastier disc. Oh wow, look at that, how amazing. Okay, the lobby cards here, let me see. So the original lobby cards, I hate this, but I'm going to do it. Okay, all blank on the back. This is from the Dude Designs original release here. So just compare these. So this is from the first 88 Films Blu-ray release. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Of course, Cam Kong in there, the wonderful Cam Kong. So there's 4. I'll just leave them sort of opened on the table there, and then whoa, somebody told me to do this rather than rip open the paper, which I hated doing. It just looks like I'm trying to put on a condom or take it off. Okay, so already there is a bit of a difference here. On the back we have got the print here, and oh god, okay, so there's loads of different prints. So this is 2-sided, whereas the last set there of 4 were 1-sided. There's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lobby cards as opposed to the 4 there, and yes, they do look quite different, which is wonderful. So the first here, I think these are, all 6 of them are very much a different setup. Oh, sorry, 2 at once there. And a different design to what was in the original release. So again, I mean, that's an absolute thumbs up for me there, because we're not getting rehashes of what we already have got in that previous release and what we have seen before. This is definitely giving the fans something different to enjoy, something different to look at. And again, makes this release totally worth the money for me, absolutely. More. Of course, Nora Mao in there. Oh, such a great film. Absolutely spot on. Just a genuine kung fu movie. And Jackie is phenomenal in it, and on a physicality level, he is amazing. Okay, so they're all brand new, which is wonderful. Am I going to attempt to slide this back on? I just don't know. We'll see how it goes. Okay. I might have to edit this part. Okay, there we go. Right, done. Inside we have got the reversible cover with Kung Fu Bob's artwork here, which again, I am just digging. This is amazing. And the other side, somewhat different to, need to try and pick this release up. So even the back of this one is different to the original release. So they have went out of their way to put in some extra bits and new designs on the whole thing. So I'm going to flip that around, of course, because it is offering something different to the old one, but also that Bob has got that deluxe box, which is just beautiful. Okay, inside I will go with the poster first, because you know how excited I get with posters. Jesus, this is a stiffy. That's what he said. Okay. First of all, we have got the original Hong Kong artwork, which is beautiful. I quite like it. It's simple, but it totally sells it. It is an absolute classic looking. Love it. Very, very nice. But on the other side, this is just fucking gorgeous. Oh my God, Bob. I have to say, this is probably one of my favorites. Without a doubt, this is just friggin' gorgeous. Oh my God. You've just totally nailed Jackie's expressions in this. This is feckin' beautiful. Oh, I might replace tiger claws with this. Oh my God. Right, okay. That's going in a frame ASAP. Beautiful. All right. And then we have this 80-page perfect bound book, which is, wow, I mean, just packed. Here we have this gorgeous front cover. And then on the back, using both different sides of the poster there, pretty much. Oh, okay, excited. Here we go. Let's see what we can see in here. Again, I don't know if I'm going to get through every page with you, because there's just, I don't want to pull the book apart. Beautifully done, beautifully done. And again, I would love to see this for, I mean, I would have loved to have seen it for Fearless Hyena, but I'd love to see this for To Kill with Intrigue and Dragon Fist. I think they definitely are worth a re-release with Kung Fu Bob's art, a booklet, and a poster. Oh my God, yes please. Yeah, wow. Plenty to read anyway. Some great shots in there. Not great quality. I mean, I can remember watching this restored version originally and thinking it blew me away. That the picture quality was outstanding. But yet there's some scenes I remember in the inn that are slightly out of focus and a bit off. It's not the quality of the 2K remaster, it is the cinematographer who just couldn't figure out his focus pulling. So don't be blaming that on the print and the cleanup. That book is amazing, and I am going to be reading it over lunch today, because that is something else. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so poster, movie, 80-page booklet. I don't believe I need to compare it to the first release from Idiot Films. It's the same print. It's the same 2K print. It's got to be. The same extras are on there, bar a few others. So I'm going to go in, check it out, watch it. I'm going to try the Japanese Mandarin audio, and I'm also going to watch it with the audio commentary from Mike and Arna, since that's pretty new also. But yes, check them out. See if the menus are the same. It'd be interesting to check that part, and then get back to you and let you know what I think. Okay, so just back after checking out 88 Films' deluxe edition release of Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin, and I just love this movie. This whole setup is absolutely stunning and exactly what the film deserved. As you can see here on the menu, the artwork feature is Kung Fu Bob's. Previously, the menu featured the artwork by the Dude Design, so very, very different. And of course it has the new added extra of the audio commentary from Mike and Arna, which I did go through on my second viewing and watch that with them. Of course, again, lots of great fun there, lots of informative stuff, and just always a pleasure to listen to these guys over the movies, which is a joy. I did then also watch it in its Mandarin mono with the Japanese version. And I have to say, in comparison to the original, I think I actually quite preferred it, if I'm being honest. Reason being, the opening sequence with the Red Room, with Jackie showing off some of his most incredible physical attributes, his weapons work, his acrobatics and everything, and the end battle. It features this particular Japanese pop track, which really, really works with the action on offer. Whereas when you watch it with the original Mandarin Chinese release, it's silent. It's just the sound effects of the swishing and the whooshing and the clanging. But when you watch the Japanese version, it has this track over it, and it reminded me very much of that mid-70s track from Jigsaw, Sky High. It had a very similar sound to that. Very odd. It's not something you would imagine would go over a kung fu movie, but it worked, and I really, really, really enjoyed that Japanese version because of that. The quality is still there, of course. It is the 2K restoration and print, which looks incredible. Again, apart from those end scenes, which I put down to the cinematographer. But director Chen Chihuahua, who we know has worked with Jackie on countless projects and went on to assist him as a director on Police Story and many other of his projects, and also pops up as the crazy guy who has been captured by the tribe in Operation Condor. He does a great job with this. I do think it is an absolute underrated kung fu classic. The extras there, Pick Your Poison and the Low Way era with Rick Baker and Steve Lawson were great to watch again. And of course the Japanese trailer is a lot of fun and tries to promote it more as a kung fu comedy, but it's cool to see. It's nice to see on there. But yes, with that booklet, which was a fantastic read, by the way, the 80-page booklet, fantastic read. Kung Fu Bob's new artwork, this deluxe edition release absolutely gets a double thumbs up from me and is well worth a place in your collection. Thank you very much for checking out another video here on Invincible Asia. Follow me on Instagram at Invincible Asia and at Movie Misfit. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber. Once we've reached 1,000 subscribers here on the channel, I'm going to be giving away an Invincible Asia t-shirt to one lucky winner every month. And you've more of a chance of winning the more you like those videos, the more you comment, because then I'm going to like you more and I'm going to pull your name closer to the top of the hat so you have more chances of winning.